Yeah, so we have this burning question that is surrounding us in the business force, and it's planning on returning to the office, the actual return to the office, and the office of the future. And it's easy to think that those are all one thing, but they're really not. I think you talked a lot about pre-planning. I think you talked a lot about there's this building tsunami kind of coming. So what's your opinion on the next normal, and maybe you can shed some light on some of not the wrong things, but some of the things where we shouldn't be focusing on to kind of help in that direction.
Yeah, and Lindy, the thing is, for the most part, everything I'm hearing from my clients, from the world at large, from things my husband learns in his world of business, is that people are really right now focused all on return to work or hybrid or how to bring people back into normal. And I am shouting from the rooftops, this is not what you should be focusing on. Focusing on that is going to lead you to a place of structure that's not going to fit. In short, what I'm seeing, and you mentioned the tsunami, I have been telling people there's like this tsunami of conflict coming because, I've been writing articles about it, so maybe we can include links afterward, but there is so much going on with people. And when I say this, whoever's listening, this is you also. So we've all been under this nonstop, constant strain, this hope of things going back to normal, this belief that they will be sooner than obviously it has. I think everybody has just had that thing, it'll just be a few more months or the next season or by the start of the year. And we've just been holding our breath, in essence, waiting for it to get better. And so now, much like any kind of trauma or stress people go through, right as it's getting better is often where it's the most critical level of experience and tension people have, because they don't want to just have it go back to the way it was. They want it to be better. And so whatever things, small, medium, even big, of course, that were going on before in your workplace are exponential right now. And just to give the audience an indication of what I mean, as a business, mediation and conflict resolution is a big part of what we do. Right. But in the first quarter of 2021, we have seen 4 times as many requests for mediation as we did in 2019 and 2020 combined. 2 full years compared to the first 4 months, and first 3 months, we had 4 times as many requests. And this is not people saying, I just want to be proactive. This is people saying, things are hitting the fan right now, and we have some serious issues to take care of. So the tsunami is coming.
What are those issues though? Because this is huge. This is the things that people don't want to talk about. They want to just sweep under the rug and say, just come back to the office,
Well, I'll say this, you're probably not going to, as employers and business leaders, you're not going to get that option to return, to say, we're just going to sweep it under the rug and that's why there's this tsunami. People are so strained, they won't put up with it. They're going to be a lot louder, a lot more vocal. They're going to just dig their feet in the sand. I am not coming back to the office. I am not working with that individual. I am not going to let him or her talk to me that way. I expect this or that. And it comes from a lot of different places. But some of the things we're seeing is even top leadership that are having issues with each other in partnerships. Because, these are people who want to have something successful together. They both have so much skin in the game, but they just have such different, maybe philosophical views or values that are now creating friction. And there's a need to stay together, but there's not a clear path to doing it. And we've had some that are even it's through every level of an organization. We've even had some organizations that knew us long-term and knew our ability to help and have brought us in for even more of the mid-level and even, lower level, if you want to call them that, employee, staffers, that they wanted to keep them. There was connections and value in keeping them in the organization, but they were just creating more turmoil, creating friction on their teams, gossiping, spreading rumors, just antagonistic behaviors, refusing to come to work if the other person would be in the office, all sorts of things. And, this is the stuff that when it's the reactive measures, which is, definitely something we help with, but not the only thing we do.
Right.
That's the stuff we're hearing a lot of right now.
Do you find that the smaller companies don't really engage in this as much as the enterprises or the corporate real estate world being that, oh, we only have 10 employees, so we can figure it out on our own? Or are you seeing all different sizes reach out to you?
Absolutely all different sizes, because we're all people, and it's about people. It's not about corporate. It's not, I mean, there can be other systemic things that happen on an organizational level, but that's where we see more of like team issues that aren't going well, or, you know, some kind of leadership foible, like much to the comments of my book title, because that's what it's about. But leaders who can create unwittingly a lot of issues that then trickle down and affect large groups and teams. And, you know, that's more of the, you know, broader things we see from bigger companies and organizations, but the smaller ones, you know, it really just comes down to people, and we need to be able to communicate and feel heard and feel valued and, you know, feel opportunity and all these different things. And when people stop feeling any of those, there's the friction.